Good morning. It's Saturday, it's the weekend, and it is a beautiful day. There's not a leaf blowing though, and I think it's really going to warm up today. It feels warm already. And you'll probably hear the birds singing, and you might hear my neighbors. I hear my neighbor next door out on her back deck with her friends. So you may hear some talking in the background, but that's okay. I'm glad everybody's getting out and enjoying this beautiful weather. It's glorious. It's lovely. It was a little warm last night during the night. I woke up in the middle of the night and had to throw all the covers off. It was hot and sweaty. I had left the sliding glass door open, but still, I should have turned the ceiling fan on. It was just a little too hot. I'm down to the dregs in my jewelry box, and lots of things don't have the hangers on them, or I only have one earring or whatever. But today I found a pair. You probably can't see them, but I thought they looked springy. Just a little white ball. I have no white ball and a little gold ball. I have no idea. I probably got them years ago. It looks like something we wore, on Easter or Mother's Day or something like that. So anyway, last evening we decided on Chinese food, and that was only the second time since we've been in the house that we ate food that was not prepared here. So I called Cafe Express. That's that little takeout place. It's right on 24 Highway past Salisbury, and a little red Chinese restaurant, and they're very good. And I went online and I made my order. It was $1.50 service charge. That wasn't bad. And when I got there, oh my gosh, the line was all around the building of cars, all around the building and to 24 Highway. I was just able to pull off 24 Highway and get in line. So, they said your food will be ready in 55 to 65 minutes. I was up there. I left here at about 45 minutes. And you had no way of knowing whether your food was actually ready in there or not. You just basically got on the takeout line and wound your way around the building. And the food was really good. I don't think it had been sitting there too long because it was fairly warm. I love their crab rangoons. I had some egg rolls. I had chicken and broccoli, and Joe had sweet and sour chicken. And we have enough for another meal. We usually just get one meal and split it, but I figured since we were going, we might as well get two meals. I don't know how the Chinese people stay so slim, because every time I eat Chinese food, I gain a pound or a pound and a half, which I have today. So I'm going to share my Chinese dinner with you. There were three little fortune cookies that came with them, and I'm just going to pick one of them today, and let's see what our fortune is for today. I hope it's a good one. Let's see. Got my lottery numbers on that side. Good ideas will spring forth naturally from your mind in the coming weeks. In the coming week. So I'm going to have some good ideas. So I hope I have some great ideas. I'm just going to walk today, and I already did my stretching. I've taken my shower. Shannon brought up a pair of clippers for me to try to trim Joe's hair, but it doesn't have any guard on it or anything, and he just shaves his head, so for him it's easy. I have never, ever, ever cut anyone's hair, so I'm not sure I'm going to be brave enough to try that. We'll see. I know you're all enjoying this beautiful weather. You're doing a good job on your exercise. I just love seeing all the places. The flowers are going to really be beautiful this year. We're making up in a beautiful spring for what we're missing, because the yards and the greens and the flowers that are starting and rooting and taking off are so beautiful. I hope that Shannon can come up with someone to help him and set up my big brown fountain. That's a two-man job. It's too heavy for me to put the inside tube in and then to set it up myself. I cannot do it myself. So he's going to have to come up here, and maybe he can have a buddy or Bailey or someone come up and help him. So I hope so. So I'm so glad to hear all of your adventures. And our dogs and cats are getting lots of our love and attention. We don't have any animals, but Joe is enough of an animal for me. I have enough to take care of. And I always check in with Beverly every day, and I check in with my mother. So I don't check in with my mother every day. She wouldn't remember if I checked in every day. But I check in with my mother a couple of times a week, and she's doing fine in New York. So I hope you all do well. And if we want to Zoom tomorrow or anytime, just put it out there on the message and we can set up a time. It takes about 2 minutes to set up the meeting. And I know some of you have need a little more lead time. So just put out what a good time is for you. Any time is good for me. It doesn't matter. Okay, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.